Now we're going to look at how to create an outline for the 4, 5, and plus paragraph essay. So for each paragraph, you want your outline to follow the same basic formula: state, proof, and explain. It's very important before you even start to follow your assignment instructions and adapt your essay to a 3, 4, or 5 paragraph essay according to your assignment. Generally in grade 9, you'll have an introduction, 1 body paragraph, and a conclusion. In grade 10, you'll have the introduction, 2 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. And in grade 11, you'll have your 3 to 5 body paragraphs in addition to your introduction and conclusion. So the 3, 4, 5 plus paragraph essay. Your outline will look something like this. You'll have your thesis statement at the top, and then you have to start to fill in the boxes to prove your thesis statement. So you take all the research that you've done on the topic, and now you pull it in and create some order. Your blueprint, this is your blueprint for your draft. And the better you do with your outline, the less work you have to do later in your draft. So my first point that I want to discuss is the power of it as his wife. I found a proof here in Act 1, Scene 5, line 16 to 17, and my explanation for it is that she sees his kindness as a weakness. I have another proof. She attacks his manhood. There's a quote, and there's the explanation for the quote. My third point, she compares him to a child. There's the quote proving it, and there's my explanation. But if you notice, this is not enough to create 2 or 3 paragraphs out of. So what we're going to do is we're going to find more information. We're going to fill this in a little bit more so that all of this green section will be an entire paragraph in your essay. All of this yellow information will be a second paragraph. And if you have to write a 5 or 6 paragraph essay, the purple information will be another paragraph. So we start to bring our research together a little bit more. I found another quote, another explanation for the quote, 3, and a third explanation for the quote. Now, you can actually copy the quotes in here. You don't have to put just the line numbers. I've put the act, scene, and line numbers. You can actually put the quotes in here, number them so that they correspond to your explanation, but keep the citation as well. You are going to need these numbers for your in-text citation when you do your draft. Also very important to note, when you are copying a quotation from your source, make sure that it is in quotation marks. Make sure that you've spelled it the same exact way as everything is spelled in the source, and make sure that you've included every single word of the quote. It has to be word for word, properly spelled as in the primary text. So now you see that we have enough information in these green boxes to write an entire paragraph. We'll do the same with the yellow box, attacks his manhood. There's another quote, an explanation. I'll find a third quote, put the third explanation. And again, for compares him to a child, I'll find another quote, explain that quote, a third quote, and explain that quote. And you see that when we do the draft, we'll have enough information to create complete paragraphs from each of these sections. The next thing we'll do is take a look at how to translate this outline into a working draft with complete paragraphs.